Hey everybody, Chris with Killer Arcade Games here. Today is Monday, and Mondays typically aren't the best. So what I thought I'd do is make it a little bit better for you, or at least maybe distract you from your Monday by making a gameplay Monday for you. We're going to be doing something a little different today. I mean, it's kind of the same stuff as always, but this is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus. If you don't know what that is, it is a hacked version of the original arcade ROMs that has been made better, in my opinion. This is the Beta 2 version, so this is one that you haven't seen me play on this channel. You guys know I'm not great at Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but I'm going to do the best I can for you. First, I'm going to show you the menus. This is done by Drew, by the way. I'll show his name here, actually. Let's see. About UMK3 Plus. Whoops, I hit the button on it. Where is it? So you can see there it was made by Drew and Paul. I'm not even going to try to ruin those names. Every time I try to say it, I feel like an idiot, but there you go. They were nice enough to let me try this out, and again, I'm bad at this game, so don't expect too much gameplay-wise. Let's just look through some of the menus really quick. There are a ton of menu options in here that I don't even really mess with, but let's see, single-player combat codes, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to mess with those because I don't want to cause a problem. Randomizer. Choose if you would like to randomize the towers, might as well, yeah. Silent combat. This one's kind of interesting. I don't know why if you hate the music, maybe you want to turn it on, but select to disable music during combat. I think I like the music, although they have been hitting you with copyright things on YouTube now with some Mortal Kombat music, which is very annoying, but it is what it is. CPU finishers. I want to change this. I have to figure out what's going on with this, because the few times I've played it, it always does a babality on me no matter what. I don't remember how to change what it does. It just seems to be like, all right, off or on, we're going to do a babality no matter what, but whatever. Selective darkening is really cool. I have the life bars turn off during the finishers just because it looks better. Attract mode is improved. You got to go with that improved attract mode. It adds stuff from MK3 in there. It makes the attract mode, I think, a lot better. Fighter select screen, I go with the improved one also just because. Stage rotation's expanded. Coin up stage is random just because that's fun. And I think that's it. I'm going to double check, make sure the difficulty's on easy, even though it doesn't really matter. And here we go. Oh, I already have credits. Here we go. So you could actually get this installed on your real arcade, by the way. They sell the ROM kits for it, I believe, or somebody sells them. I'm going to attempt to play as these new hidden characters who have moves now. First of all, let's just do two-player, just so I can get a feel for some of these characters. Because I'll probably have to go back to one I'm actually decent with, which is, you know, Smoke, or maybe Human Sub-Zero, or old classic Sub-Zero, I mean. Alright, let's see. I know he's got that move, which you can control with the joystick, so let's see. So moving forward, backwards, up. I don't know if you can you go down? I guess only if you've gone up. Let's see. Bring him up. Let's try that one again. Oh. Ah. God, I wanted to catch him, but that's fine. We'll do it next time. He's also got, I believe, a lightning move. Of course, I forgot to pull up the moves when I was doing this. What was it? Oh, well, there's that. Oh, he's got that cool roundhouse, too, though. Let's see. Yeah, that comes around the other side of the screen. That's pretty cool. So let's see. I don't know if he has a fatality yet. Let me pull up the moves really quick. Alright, well, apparently I can't find the moves right now, so let's just guess. Let's see, let's try Noob Scibot. I think he's got similar moves to Scorpion or Sub-Zero. I don't know any of the codes. There's a lot of stuff that's been hidden in here. I don't think I'm going to be good enough to pull it off. Okay, he has that move. Has that. Does he have this? There's no way he has both, right? Okay, so he mainly seems to have Scorpion's moveset, so that's cool. I know that, I at least know those moves, so that's nice. I think I'll probably stick with him for now and maybe try out Noob Scibot in a little bit. I don't know his fatality, though, if he has one. Let's see. I got the extended fatality time on, which is nice, even though I don't know what the heck I'm doing. There you go, we'll just do that. Let me see if he has a moves list up here. Thought I saw he had moves. Alright, I'm going to try some of Noob Scibot's moves, because his moves are listed on here. He's got fatalities and everything, so that's cool. Disabler, down forward, low punch. Teleport, slam, down, up. Let's try that. Very nice. Can't you continue it? Maybe not. Let's see. No, okay, so then we got down forward, low punch. That's the disabler. Let's see, can he actually not move? Oh, he can move. Interesting. I don't know what that really does then. Clone throw, forward, high punch. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can just send somebody out to go get him. I guess you have to be close. I don't know his combos, though. Let's see his fatality if I can do that one. Back, back, forward, high kick, anywhere. Let me try that. Let's see. Back, back, forward. Here we go. That was pretty cool. So I guess they made that fatality. I could be wrong. Drew must have made that happen somehow. I don't think he had a fatality before that. Fatality 2 is hold block, down, up, release, block, run. Whoa. We're just going to go, I'm going to try to play against the AI for a little bit as him. I'm going to go with the easy tower because I'm probably going to struggle a little bit since I'm pretty terrible at this game. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Nice. Oh wait, did I hit the wrong button? Oh, I get it. It turns them basically into what Jade does. So they can throw moves at you, but they can't do anything, really. I gotta figure out this combo, by the way. There's one. I'm gonna try this other fatality. Hold block, down, up, release block, press run, it looks like. It'd be kind of a shame to play this new beta version and not play any of the special characters, so that's why I thought I'd at least try it. Ooh, can I turn that? At least I got the combo there. All right, down. Uh-oh. No. I think I was doing it wrong. What is it? Down, up, release block, full screen. Ah, I suck. As the game says, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Oh, Rain is now in the list there of people to play at, or play against. I was hoping I could catch him with that, but I messed that up. Oh, and I forgot about this move. Hold on. Yeah, oh, that didn't work. He countered that. Nah, okay, I can't throw in the extra teleport deal. Nice. So far, I'm not having too much trouble, but only on the second guy. I gotta remember that. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Okay, so it just runs right through you, basically. It seemed like a complicated fatality, but it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna keep going as forward, down, forward, block. Just in case I get on a stage fatality, I want to do a stage fatality. Uh-oh. Boom. That's really cool. When he doesn't make contact, let's see that. Looks like a bunch of black balls fly off. It's funny, I can't. Oh, okay, there it goes. It did it. I'm not doing that bad, I'm surprised. So I had actually, funny enough, uh-oh. Oh, he didn't do anything with it. I had a dream last night that I woke up and turned on my Mortal Kombat 4, which has the arcade board inside. And it upgraded somehow to Mortal Kombat revision 3.5, and it looked totally different, and like part of me was kind of sad about it, but then I woke up thinking like that really would be cool. I hope somebody gives Mortal Kombat 4 the plus treatment eventually. That was cool right there. Let's try this again. Uh-oh. Well, at least I did that. There it is. Boom. All right, feeling like I'm pretty good right now. I think I'm going up against Jade next, so that's going to be probably where I die. Oh, I hate her so much. Well, I guess I should probably pepper in some, oh yeah, here she goes. Some, oh, I hate your guts, Jade. Pepper in some, Shedcade, or whatever we're going to call this thing. I'm starting to lean more and more away from the Shedcade name now that I'm realizing this thing doesn't really, it's not going to really be a shed. It's going to be like a building, so, we got to come up with a name. I've had some decent suggestions so far. So maybe we'll put it to like a vote eventually. I don't know. But ultimately, oh my god. Look at this. That was a flawless victory. And, well, at least she did a fatality and not a fatality on me. Splat. Alright, that's fine. Put some credits in. I'm gonna try... I've already done Rain. I think I'm gonna see what I can pull off with old school Sub-Zero. So, yeah, I've got to come up with a different name. Oh, I wish I knew his stage fatality. It doesn't really matter. She's probably gonna beat me, so... She's like a boss. It's ridiculous. The only way I can really know how to beat her every time is to just cheese it. Oh, that didn't even affect her. Look at that. Flawless victory again. I should have known not to pick a tower with Jade on it. I would have rather taken a harder tower as long as she wasn't in it. This is just ridiculous. Like, you can't do anything against her. Any special move, she blocks. I truly hate her. And I hate how cheesy these games are sometimes. And I mean that as in, like, how they cheat the whole way through. Knock me in the pit. Oh, come on. Same fatality. But selective darkening is on. It looks way better, by the way. And no more life bars on the screen, which looks really cool. What do we got? Okay. All right. We're breaking out the cheese. It's going to be cheddar time. You're dead, Jade. Or not. Oh, boy. Hey, how do you like this cheese? Oh, wait a minute. Did they fix it to where she doesn't get beaten by this every time now? Oh, my God. Yep, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Not yet. Okay. Well, yeah, we got to come up with a different name, and I'm very sad to report I'm not 100% decided on this yet, but I may be canceling the first ever meetup just because things may have to get done with the Shedcade, and I may not have a choice. Hold on. There it is. I may not have a choice. So, luckily, not that many people, or anybody, as far as I know, have said they can make it for sure. I hope there's not some silent person out there who was like, I'm flying out, or I took the day off to be there, because stuff is gonna need to be done to the shed probably that day, that exact day. And if I wait, I may be waiting months to get it done. We've found somebody to do the deck a little bit cheaper. Oh yeah, I'm not playing anybody. I can try out some stuff. We found somebody to do the deck a little bit cheaper, and he has to do it on the side. I mean, he usually does it for his business, or, I mean, they're kind of like still the business doing it, but they're doing it on the weekend, and I guess they don't pay the guy. He just pays them for the materials, and I pay him technically. Friend of the family kind of deal. So, I have to be here, unfortunately, and I think that's the date he has to do it, and Lady Cag will not be in town. So, I may have to cancel it, which is not that big a deal, because like I said, I don't think it was a good weekend to do it anyway. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm busy, I can't be there. People I know from the channel that live in the area were like, I can't be there. Sorry, got something going on. So, we'll reschedule it if that's the case. I will make a decision very quickly, actually, probably before this video comes out, because I need to know for sure. I'm just waiting to hear back. And if I wait to do it, I don't want to be waiting for this shed until, or for this deck to be done until the shed's like ready to move into, which is what we were going to have to do before. Is this going to work? No. I'm dead. So there's that. But if I do reschedule the next one, I'll probably just, I'll make sure to schedule it after the whole shed situation is done. And that way I don't have to worry about any surprises popping up. The main reason I did schedule it for the holiday weekend, which I thought was partially a good idea, because I figured, okay, it's a holiday weekend, more people will be off probably, but then again, people are out doing things outdoors. They're not usually doing things in arcades, or they're out with family and all that. He just destroyed me. At least we got a fatality. That was a good one. That's actually one of the better ones. I think they added extra blood splats there too, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll do it. We'll do it soon, don't worry. And maybe I'll do it in an area where people actually said they could go. Like when I put the poll out for Austin, I'm just gonna have to cheese this, guys. I apologize. When I put the poll out to go to Austin, they were like, yeah, I can be there, no problem. But man, the Austin Cidercade location is not that great anymore. Man, he's pissed. Hold on. Oh, look at that. I love, by the way, okay, this is something I definitely want to talk about. the reason I've been comfortable without making a lot of videos lately because of the shed stuff, mainly, I mean, there's really no choice, by the way, but I haven't been that stressed about that because the channel's still doing well. That one Mortal Kombat 2 video that I made 2 or 3 years ago that keeps getting popular out of nowhere, all of a sudden got popular again with like 60,000 views in a month or something like that. Let's try this fatality. Ah, there it is. It got a ton of views again, and of course with a ton of views comes a ton of randoms that are finding the channel for the first time, and then you get the macho Mortal Kombat guys. And what I mean by that is the guys who have to be like, bro, you suck, bro, you don't even know, bro, I was beating this game on 1 credit, bro. And it's like, oh, you were, huh? And I had those memories too, so I don't blame them. Like, I'm not gonna, and what am I gonna do, talk crap to people on the internet? That's not really worth my time, you know, because they're never gonna see it that way, so I just, you know, usually ignore those comments altogether. But you get those guys like, bro, you need to get some skill, bro. And like, yeah, oh yeah, is that the case? Why don't you go play Mortal Kombat 2 again, bro? And tell me how good you do. See if you can just beat it on 1 credit like you were a teenager again. And I think they and myself, like I said, I think a lot of people forgot how much that game actually cheated. And this game cheats ridiculously too. You can see it here. And I really don't care what anybody says. There are probably people who are really good at the game, but they don't realize that or maybe they do realize it, but being really good at this game means knowing the holes in the AI and how to cheat the AI. And it's not about skill. That's, unless you consider being, you know, cheesing the AI a skill. That was ridiculous. How did it know I was going to be right there? Unless you consider cheesing the AI a skill, then it's not about skill with this game. This game is designed to make you lose unless you know how to break the AI, is what I'm saying. And these guys that think like, or you could just get better at the game, bro. These guys drive me nuts because, you know, they're just YouTube randoms who will probably never see the channel again, which is fine. What? Where's my fatality? Oh wait, I think I did it backwards. It's backwards. It's like similar to the other one. It's down, down, forward, up. I was doing it wrong. But those guys make me laugh because it's very annoying how they think, they just think I'm just bad at the game. And or I love this comment too, like, it'll be the guys who are my age or younger, but they're still like, this new generation always wants everything handed to them. It's like, wait a minute, new generation guy, I'm your age. What are you talking about? It's just funny. Hey, I got a flawless victory on Motaro there. Anyway. I was going to show a really awful... I went to another one of those terrible bug-infested trailers that I've shown you guys videos of before while I was working. And this one's probably one of the worst I've ever seen in my whole time of doing it. But the videos aren't great because it was so bad that I just couldn't spare a hand to hold a camera and record some of this stuff. Like, I was just trying to get out of there without having bugs all over me and up my pant legs and stuff. I'll try to talk about it on the next one, but it was basically so bad that you couldn't step anywhere without stepping on a roach. And no one lived there at the time, but they had just left. Actually, I had a heck of a day in that trailer park. I had like 9 trailers to do there. All vacant, thankfully, but one had been abandoned. I swear the guy must have... I'll talk about this one because I don't really have any video of it except for one short clip. I swear the guy must have either gotten deported or he's in jail. I don't know which one. The reason, you know, I saw pictures of him on the fridge. Like, all of his stuff was still there. There were tools in there. There was a nice ladder or 2 in there. I'm like, man, who leaves this stuff behind? So I'm like, this guy's either incarcerated or he got kicked out of the country or something. Because who leaves that stuff? And you know what? Let me try Noob. Why not? He's got like a similar to Scorpion thing. And I don't know if he consciously left. Like I said, I go in the bedroom, which I was afraid to even go in there because when I got there, the door was open, wide open. It looked like somebody was still living there, like I said, because all the tools and all the stuff's still in there. And I'm like, hello? Like, anybody here? I was like worried I was at the wrong place, gonna get shot at or something. And luckily it was the right place. I went in and I smelled a horrific smell right away. Well, apparently the power had been cut, or he did it on purpose before he left. The refrigerator was full of rotten food in the heat because it hadn't been cooling. and there were maggots all on the outside of the fridge. I do have a quick video of that. I'll try to remember to put that on here. Maggots all over the fridge. I go in the bedroom. All of his stuff's still there, like I said. There was a bullet in the bed. There was a gigantic beer. I was like, this thing's a keg. I don't drink beer, so when I see these beer cans and how big they're getting nowadays, what the heck? I was so close. I always laugh at those, like, man, just give it up and get a keg at this point. It's like a 72-ounce beer can. Like, how does that even happen? But yeah, he had quite a few roaches too, but nothing like that other hellhole I was in. That place was... If those people had kids, like, they should call CPS on that for real. I'm not the kind of guy to, like, drop dimes on people, you know, but, like, that is... If you have kids in that mess, then you really don't need to have kids. That was the worst place I'd ever seen. It had to be one of the most unhealthy environments to grow up in. Like, I'd argue it'd be better to be in one of those third world countries where the floor is dirt in your house and, you know, have no insulation or anything, because it's just... At least if bugs do come in, by the way, at that point, but who cares? Like, that's way healthier than living in that place. If there were, I'd argue there were probably 100,000 roaches easily in that place. I mean, I saw probably 1,000 while I was in there, and you know how they just get in cracks and everything, and that place should just be demolished at this point. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what, I'm going to take a tournament outcome for old Smoke. I guess he had one? I don't know if they made this one or not. I should look at all the release notes, which there's a lot of changelog notes here. There's like several pages of it. I don't know if I'm allowed to share that stuff, but I'll link you guys to their website so you can take a look at it. Hey, Mortal Kombat 4 gets a note right there. What, he was supposed to be in MK4, right? Like, he was in Revision 1 or something, and then he just kind of disappeared. You'd think I'd know this because I love MK4, but I haven't played any of the other revisions since the thing came out. Well, we got a little bit more time here. I'm going to let it run. Okay, I can't skip it, but that's fine. Maybe I'll let the attract mode run after the credits while I talk a little bit. But so you guys probably remember me complaining they added rain and everything. That's cool. And Noob Scibot. You remember me complaining about all the stress of the shed and stuff. Thankfully, I've kind of adjusted to the pressure of the whole project. And after getting that skirting put on, I feel a lot better about how it looks. Like, I think I was stressed a lot because I know my two neighbors, they have two-story houses, and they were probably looking into my yard like, what the heck is that piece of crap? Because it looked bad without the skirting, I think. I mean, you could see all the blocks underneath it. It looked real hillbilly, in my opinion. So now that it's hidden, that looks pretty good, but I still want to trim it out, and that's kind of bothering me a little bit. But it's a good thing we didn't trim it out because my neighbor across the street, who's the electrician who's going to do the electric for me, was looking at it. He's like, well, we're going to have to take off some of the skirting to get the electric from underground and up and into the building, which is fine. We can just unscrew some screws on the lattice, pull it back, and then when I can put it back on. So I'm waiting for the trim probably until the last step to make sure everything's complete, and just go back and put some trim along the edges and make it look a lot cleaner on the outside. Let's see, what else? I guess that's it. I'm dying for him to, you know, my neighbor across the street, he's out of town this weekend. He's, you know, off doing stuff, which I'm never going to complain, by the way, because he's doing it for free, and he's like trying to get me as much free parts as possible. So, but I think he said next weekend we could start working on it, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think I'm just going to blow the dust off the wallet, and even if, you know, if I have to, I don't care. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rent that, it's like $75 for the day. Rent the thing from Sunbelt Rentals to dig the trench. I just can't picture us out there digging in what's likely to be 100-degree weather, digging manually this, you know, 100-foot-long trench, 2 feet deep in this ridiculously hard soil. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's try it. I think that looks good. Hold on. There we go. That's it. Let's see what I get. I don't know what these do. There's all kinds of secrets. I haven't had a chance to watch the videos on it. I'll try to, if I remember, I don't know that I'll remember, I'll try to link to one of the videos from Drew and see if he can show you guys some of the hidden stuff. Incorrect code, big surprise, right? Don't make me laugh. But yeah, rent the machine, dig the trench with the machine. It'd probably save us hours anyway. Excuse me. And I'm sure, you know, my neighbor works his butt off all the time. I'm sure he'd be willing to come over in the afternoon after work and even work on it. But sometimes I don't want to do that. I've been out in the heat all day. I've already, you know, I usually come home and shower immediately because, as you guys heard, I go into some really disgusting places sometimes. And also, I just have chemical on me. I'm sure I have it on me, and I need to get it off of me quickly. So I don't like to hang around unshowered, and for when I smell like crap, whatever may be on me could get off me in my house. So I usually take my uniform off in the garage, go right upstairs and get in the shower. And that usually means my day is done as far as sweating, but if I gotta do 2 showers a day, we may start getting to that point. I'm ready to get this thing done. I'm ready to get moved in. I'm really conflicted on the air conditioner, by the way. I guess this will just be a little shed update at the end. I was gonna go with one of the cheaper mini splits, and I may still be forced to, just be out of not a lot of money. But I have a cousin who's an AC guy and a friend who has his own AC and plumbing business, and he's actively working as an AC guy, of course. And I asked him what's the best mini split, and he said Mitsubishi. And I've seen other people, as I've been doing research, that were like, hey, I bought this one from Home Depot, I installed it, or had my AC guy install it. They always say that. I don't know if they did. I imagine it'll last a lot longer, or be, work better if you actually have a real AC guy install it. But anyway, and they're like, well, it lasted about 1.5 years, and then I just had to have my AC guy come install a Mitsubishi unit. So it's like, okay, wait. The Mitsubishi unit may cost me $500-600 more than I wanted to spend, but if I don't have to replace it right away, I may just try to go that route. I'm going to do my best to not spend $1,000 on something that's only going to last 1 year or two, and just, anyway. I also went to some customers' houses who have a big plot of land and a lot of buildings out there. One of them was an old barn that they created, like a little studio, I guess, for the wife's art and stuff, and I was doing the pest control there, and I asked her, like, hey, what do you guys think of these Mitsubishi units? Because that's what they have across almost all the building except for the main house. They have their daughter lives in this really old building that didn't have AC, and they had to add units, and the best way to do it was add a bunch of those mini split Mitsubishi units. She's like, we love them. They've worked like crazy. They work like a champ. They use way less electricity than a central air conditioner. I was like, okay, I like all this stuff. So I need to contact the friend with the AC business and be like, hey, buddy, can you get me that friend price from maybe direct from the shop there with no extra money on top of that maybe? And I don't know, maybe he'll install it for me and I don't have to bug my cousin, or, I'm sure my cousin can do it too. But anyway, that's where I am. I'm just like stuck. I hate not being able to keep moving forward. That's part of the anxiety about the whole thing. It's like, let's just do it. I'm ready to go. I want to get it finished. But you got to do things on other people's time. And even when you're hiring people, like I said, the deck, that if I'd gone with the first bid I got, which was almost double what the guy is coming out to do it for me on the side, it would have been probably mid-July, late July by the time it was built. So I didn't want to wait that long anyway. So this guy's going to come out. It's going to be different than what I had originally planned, but it's all I really need is a way to get into the building. It's fine. It doesn't need to be anything grand. It doesn't need to be anything beautiful. It just needs to be functional and sturdy. I made sure to tell him, hey, we're going to be moving a 400-pound cabinet in here at a time. It's possible to be 2 to 3 guys on the deck plus the cabinet, which could be around 1,000, 1,100 pounds. Make sure it's sturdy enough to at least hold that. And he said it should be fine. So anyway, I don't know where I went with this. I hope this wasn't too all over the place. I have not felt very natural in front of the camera lately, but I just haven't been doing it lately either, so it's hard to get back into it. But here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go check out Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus Beta 2 version. Thank you very much to Drew for helping me with the ROM, because I don't know how to make my own ROM. Please don't ask me how to make the ROM, and I can't share the ROM for legal reasons, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of stuck. Like, there's nothing I can do. If it were up to me, I'd share every single thing that I show you guys, but I can't risk getting in trouble with YouTube. It's already happened once with something I never thought would be a problem, but apparently it was a problem and they got me for it. So I'm not doing that again. I already got 1 copyright strike. We're not getting any more than that. So, I hope this helped your Monday. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up. Comment, let me know what you think of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus. I wish I was better at the game in general, by the way. I'm very sorry you had to see this kind of terrible gameplay. There are other good Mortal Kombat 3 players out there that have done videos on this, like Your MK Arcade Source. I think he has it installed on a real machine. I know Wicked Arcade did one on a real machine, so there you go. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're going to be moving forward. Things are still going to be a little slow on the channel. Expect some live streams soon. I promise I'm going to get back into live streaming. I miss doing that. There'll definitely be some live streams, especially while Lady Cag's out of town. I'm going to be bored anyway, so you'll see more streams coming soon. Thank you guys. I hope it helped your Monday, like I said, and I'll see you guys on the next video.